It is a book that shouldn't exist. A 15th century manuscript filled with illustrations of plants that have never grown on Earth, astronomical charts of stars that do not match our night sky, and over 200 pages of a language that no human has ever been able to read. For centuries, the Voynich Manuscript has remained the world's most resilient cipher, a document that has defeated the world's greatest codebreakers, from the pioneers of modern cryptanalysis to the most advanced artificial intelligence. The story of our modern encounter with this mystery begins in 1912, in the quiet halls of the Villa Mondragone, a Jesuit college near Rome. Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish-American rare book dealer, was searching through a chest of ancient manuscripts offered for sale by the Jesuits when he discovered a small, unassuming volume. It was written on vellum, bound in a simple goatskin cover, and contained hundreds of strange hand-drawn illustrations. Voynich immediately recognized that he had found something extraordinary, or perhaps something impossible. For decades, many suspected the book was a sophisticated 19th century forgery, perhaps even created by Voynich himself to swindle a wealthy collector. However, in 2009, scientists at the University of Arizona conducted carbon-14 dating on the manuscript's pages. The results were definitive. The vellum was manufactured between 1404 and 1438. This wasn't a modern hoax. It was a genuine relic of the early Renaissance, a time when the world was beginning to transition from the mysticism of the Middle Ages to the empirical observations of the scientific revolution. Yet, the contents of the book seem to belong to neither world. As you turn the pages, the manuscript reveals itself in 4 distinct sections. The first is Botanical, containing drawings of 113 unidentified plant species. While they resemble real flowers and leaves, their structures are bizarre. Roots that look like animal organs and leaves that join at impossible angles. Botanists have spent years trying to match these sketches to known flora, but with very few exceptions, the plants in the Voynich's manuscript do not exist in the natural world. Following the botany is the astrological section. It is filled with circular diagrams and zodiac symbols, but even here, the familiarity is deceptive. The diagrams include stars and celestial alignments that do not correspond to any known astronomical system of the 15th century. Beneath the heavens lies the most perplexing part of the book, the balneological or biological section. It depicts dozens of small, naked women, often standing in tubs or pools of a mysterious green liquid, connected by a complex network of pipes that look strikingly like human veins or digestive tracts. Finally, the manuscript ends with a pharmacological section, showing jars and roots and a series of short recipes or instructions. But the true mystery is not in the pictures, but in the text itself. The manuscript is written in a fluid, elegant script, consisting of 20 to 30 distinct characters. It is written from left to right, with no punctuation and no obvious errors. This is what linguists call Voynichese. Unlike most encrypted texts, which often show signs of hesitation or correction by the scribe, the Voynich script flows naturally, as if the author were writing in their native tongue. The language has been subjected to every statistical test known to linguistics. It follows Zipf's law, which states that the most frequent word in a language will occur approximately twice as often as the second most frequent word. This is a hallmark of natural human language. The word lengths are consistent with Latin or English, and the distribution of characters is not random. It looks like a real language, it behaves like a real language, and yet it means nothing to us. During the Second World War, the same cryptographers who broke the German Enigma code tried their hand at the Voynich cipher. They failed. The FBI tried. They failed. Even today, when fed into deep learning neural networks, the manuscript yields only fragmented, nonsensical results. To understand where this book came from, researchers have looked to its historical owners, A letter found inside the manuscript, dated 1665, revealed that it once belonged to Emperor Rudolf II of the Holy Roman Empire, a man obsessed with the occult and alchemy. He reportedly purchased the book for 600 gold ducats, a staggering sum, believing it was the work of the 13th century friar Roger Bacon. From Rudolf, it passed to his personal physician, Jacobus Sinapius, and later to various alchemists and scholars in Prague and Rome, before disappearing into the Jesuit library. Modern science has provided some clues, but no final answers. Multispectral imaging has revealed names written in the margins that are invisible to the naked eye, including that of Sinapius, confirming the book's presence in the 17th century imperial court. Protein analysis of the pages has confirmed the vellum is made of high-quality calfskin, common in Central Europe at the time. But the chemical composition of the ink offers no smoking gun. The pigments were standard for the 1400s. We are left with a handful of competing theories. Some believe it is a sophisticated hoax, designed by a medieval con artist to extract money from wealthy eccentrics like Rudolf the Suck. By creating a book that looked profoundly important but was actually gibberish, the author could sell a secret that was impossible to disprove. Others argue it is a medical text written in a dead dialect or a lost shorthand, perhaps an early attempt at a universal language that never took root. A more fringe theory suggests it is the work of a small, isolated scientific community, a group that had discovered biological or botanical truths they felt forced to hide from the prying eyes of the Inquisition. The most compelling possibility is that the Voynich Manuscript is a window into a mind that saw the world differently, a person for whom these plants were real, these stars were visible, and this language was clear. Until a key is found, the manuscript remains an atlas of a world that no longer exists, or perhaps one that never did. It is a reminder that even in the age of information, there are still corners of human history that remain completely dark. While the Voynich Manuscript represents a mystery of the mind and the pen, our next investigation takes us to a mystery of stone and water. In the remote Pacific, a city of 92 artificial islands stands as a monument to a lost dynasty. Built without pulleys, levers, or metal tools, it is a feat of engineering that defies explanation. Next time, we explore the sunken megaliths and the terrifying legends of Nan Madol.